Hello everyone, welcome to Worship Media. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and hit the notification bell.
Yeah, Nigerians, see what they are celebrating here. Firstly, let me introduce myself again. It's your boy Tunde, Olatunji, the Connecticut Take It Back movement coordinator. So I just want to let you guys see how wasteful Nigerians are. See, 59 years celebrating darkness. See, look at the colorful trucks right here, celebrating 59 years of darkness, celebrating 59 years of mass killing in Nigeria, celebrating 59 years of lack of infrastructures, celebrating 59 years of lack of youth empowerment. These are Nigerians in New York City. You see them smiling of lack of good roads. You know, they are celebrating lack of basic life and social amenities in Nigeria. You see, Nigeria in New York, they are celebrating killings of innocent Nigerians. You see? Very colorful, right? Very colorful, very beautiful. While so many Nigerians have not eaten today. While so many Nigerians are in darkness. While so many Nigerians are laying lavishly in the hospital because there is no proper health care. Yeah, you see? Even somebody said something, we have two cabals. We have the political cabals and we have the religious cabals. You can see the celebration in New York. 59 years of foolishness. 59 years of killings. You see? Nigerians in Nigeria. You are very happy with this, right? Nigeria at 59. Nigeria at 59. No electricity. Nigeria at 59. I want to Christ Apostolic here. Happy 59th anniversary. Happy lack of electricity in Nigeria. Happy lack of security in Nigeria. Happy lack of basic amenities in Nigeria. I can't rely. Congratulations, sir. Congratulations for no basic amenities in Nigeria. You see? Congratulations for the killings on daily basis in Nigeria. 59 years, Nigeria at 59. No basic hospitals. There is no hospital that you could rush your kids to in Nigeria and be treated free of charge without asking you to pay registration and being asked to deposit some part payment before your child will be taken care of. You or your child will be taken care of. Look at waste. Look at wastage. Yeah. Nigeria at 59. No safety of lives and property. Yet they are celebrating. Nigeria at 59. Yeah. Killings on daily basis. No basic infrastructures. And they are smiling. Smiling for what? Celebrating for what? Celebrating that Nigerians were killed in South Africa. Celebrating Nigerians that were sold into slavery in Libya. Celebrating the xenophobic attack in South Africa, right? Celebrating lack of good roads. Yeah, everybody is happy here. You can see. Yeah, you can see. Everything is colorful. You see? Celebrating. What is Nigeria celebrating today? I'm asking questions. If you know the answer, please just send it in. If you know what Nigeria is celebrating today, send it in. What is it to be happy about? The 24 hours darkness, right? 24 hours darkness. Lack of basic infrastructures, lack of basic amenities. Look at the waste. Happy independence. Happy independence in suffering. Yeah, so that's it. You see? You see? We'll keep telling them, these are the people on ground right now. They take it back. Nigeria must survive. We won't let these people continue this wastage and stupidity. We won't let this continue. You see, we have physicians here. That's the association of the Nigerian physician in America. They are happy that there are no hospitals in Nigeria that your children could run into when they fall sick. They are very happy. Look at them, rejoicing that Nigerians are suffering in the midst of plenty. Nigeria 59. Happy celebration, celebrating stupidity, celebrating nonsense, celebrating rubbish, celebrating lack of basic amenities for citizens, celebrating lack of security, celebrating daily killings in Nigeria. They are celebrating. You can see. Look at the wastage. Where we live in Nigeria, that family of 5 have not even made $1, equivalent of $1 to live on today. And here, sir, we are celebrating 59 years of darkness. 59 years of darkness. Yeah. You see what a democratic society looks like. Freedom of speech. But the nation at which they are celebrating right now, you cannot exercise your franchise, your basic fundamental human right, which freedom of speech is one of it. Freedom to associate, freedom of religion is part of it. Can you do this confidently in Nigeria and not being harassed and not being charged for a treasonable offense or offenses? I don't know what they're celebrating. I don't know what these guys are happy about. Sir, are you wondering what is going on? Yeah. What are we celebrating? What are we happy about? What is Nigeria happy about? Tears flow down my eyes on a daily basis when I see the killings of innocent Nigerians. And yet we have people here celebrating 59 years of stupidity. Celebrating 59 years of stupid leadership, lack of leadership in Nigeria. Rotating the seat of power with the same non-entities that have no idea of governing a complex state. Nigeria is not even that complex. I don't know why I call it complex. Nigeria is not that complex to rule or to govern. It's just that we have stupid people in power, in the place of power. And that is why I'm calling on the youth of Nigeria. You do not allow stupid people to make decisions for you. You understand? You have to stand up. If our father failed us, if our forefather failed us, our grandparents failed us by not taking the horn, by the bull by the horn, we shouldn't fail posterity. We shouldn't fail our generation unborn. We shouldn't fail them. We shouldn't fail them. Yeah. I don't mind being monitored. I don't mind being, followed. So I'm yet to understand what they are actually celebrating the killings on daily basis on the street of Nigeria. You see them? Those are probably their children. Say hi to people in Nigeria. Say hi to people. Yeah. Yeah.
What's going on, everybody?
Say hi. Yeah.
We're down in New York,
In New York City,
You
yeah.
actually be here right now.
Yeah. All right, thank you, bro. So what we're really pushing out for is, like, you know, we're calling on the youth. Because this same set of people rule with our forefathers, with our grandparents. Our grandparents never stood up for their children unborn.
Right.
So right now, as youths, we should be more concerned about posterity, about generation unborn. We should be Sowore. This is a guy that spoke about good governance.
Right.
You know, if the basic minimum wage in Nigeria is $18, which is about $50, that's crazy.
Who lives like we all know in the United States?
Exactly.
Right?
You spend
You probably, how much do you buy that bottle of water or soda?
$1.
Probably like $1.
to what, man?
Some hi, say hi.
Hi from guy
So
from
we're
Mexico.
calling for a good governance. So let our generation make the change.
There is no
for-
independence until we have independence.
Can you hear that? Say that again, brother.
There is no independence until we have independence in Nigeria.
I
man.
tell
For
you.
sure, right? Like all this nonsense, we need new leadership in Nigeria. Like we need new leadership.
I'm telling you, this young man speaking right now will govern Lagos State, will govern Nigeria better than the old cargo that we have, the old Buffon that we have in power, in the seat of power right now. So we're calling on them. We're calling on them to obey the rule of law. To obey the rule of law. There should be separation of power between the three arms of government. If Judge Taiwo ruled that Omoyele Sowore should be free, and the DSS did not obey that court
Exactly.
order, and now you're telling him to pay $100 million naira
What
as
for?
bail fund
The court
in a society
court
that
already
they pay
ruled.
$50, less than $50. The court already ruled.
that they release him, yes, they still hold him down. What for?
So
What is
the
that
youth are calling on the federal government of Nigeria to free what?
for? Free Sowore.
Now! Free Sowore! Now!
Free Sowore now.
Now!
Free Sowore
Now! Thank you, brothers. I see you around. Yeah. Angela, you're welcome online. So, Angela, look at the waste. Look at the celebration. Look at the waste here. Look at the waste of resources. People are dying on a daily basis. You see Nigerian Nurses Association in the United States. What is the celebration about? I'm asking. I need an answer to that. What is the celebration about? What is the celebration about? Nigerians. What is the celebration about? Yeah. Let's see. Celebration. Daily basis. I weep for my people. I weep for my nation, Nigeria. Yeah. You see them celebrating. Celebrating 50 years of doing the same thing in same way. Celebrating, doing the same thing all over. That's ballet of Bridgeport there. That's ballet there. That's the ballet right there. I'm good, man. Yeah. Are you with us or you against us? Yeah. Thank you very much. I don't know what we are celebrating.
You know about that guy, you told me.
What are we celebrating?
They keep him mouth shut.
Independence of 59 years of lack of electricity. 50.
We thank God there's life.
There is life.
We not complaining. We thank God for everything.
Yeah, Nigeria, they say we thank God for life. We thank God for killings on daily basis,
We
right?
don't like that.
So if you are related to anybody that has been killed in those Boko Haram killings,
We are prayers.
prayer will not answer Nigeria
We have to
problem.
fight. We have to do that.
Prayer, there is a place, man. Let me tell you, there is a place for prayer. Man, do you need prayer to hold that flag? No.
What do you want to do now?
What I'm asking is, yeah, what you need to do is that coordinating your body to hold on to that flag.
You want to make war?
You don't need war. All you need is structural and transformative revolution.
How would you do that?
Thank you very much. When our parents when they refuse to speak on our behalf. And now we are grown. You understand? We have to speak on our own behalf, on ourselves, that enough of the same people from 1960 doing the same thing in the same way. That is high stupidity of my generation, and my generation has failed to stand up. And somebody in the name of Omoyele Sowore stood up. That enough of doing the same thing the same way without getting results. So 4 years, every 4 years we go to the polling booth, we vote a president in, we vote senators in, we vote in chairman of local government, governor. The same old people, the same set of people that have been ruling Nigeria since 1960 are still in power. So what we want you to do as our mother is to put us, get your oja, embrace us, and support the youth, the new generation, to be in the affairs of the country. We are intellectually equipped. Why do you mothers send us to school? To learn, to better our life, to better our society. That is the reason why you sent us to school. Man, that's the reason. Is for us to be impactful in our society. That is the reason why you sent us to school. That is why you got us educated. That's why you brought us to this society to live a good life. Right now there is electricity, that's why these people are paying all this. Nigeria right now, it is very hard in that society to have 24-hour electricity. Generator, which is dangerous. Which is dangerous. You see what my mom is saying here? Which is dangerous. The carbon monoxide kills people. You see, this is what we have to do. We have to tell our mother that come. The reason why they sent us to school is to educate us. You see now they understand what I'm saying. What you have to do as mother is embrace us, support the youth, support this generation to take over the affairs so that the generation unborn will not suffer the total hardship. Look at how many people that is being sold into slavery in Libya. Look at what South Africa did to our people. Look at South Africa. Man, do you know the respect that in the 80s when you hear Nigeria, people tremble. Look at Ghana. Very soon, Benin Republic will start chasing Nigerians out of Benin Republic very soon. Look at you. Exactly. They say no more, Ghana must go. So please, what we are calling for is, we are not calling for war. Nobody wants war. Sowore is not calling for war. What revolution now means is that you can have revolution in electric, in the power sector by transforming. Revolution means transforming what is not good to something that is good. So that is what we are calling for. As mother, we have to tell you this is what we mean. Now you understand better now, ma. You understand what we are standing for. Yeah. So, but what we are calling for is like, in those days, man, at race course, TBS, people will be marching with joy. With joy. Students will be dressed up in new socks, they're marching for independence. How many people are happy? Yeah, I'm Yoruba.
Let me tell you people, you know what this people say prayer? What am I saying? I was in Nigeria during the election for
Buhari. Yeah.
They said they had to leave carry good luck. They don't want good luck. Now it's not bad luck.
Okay, okay, which government has come? Which government has come? How are you? Which government has come that is better than one? The only government that would have been better was Yar'Adua, which made simple impact, if not for death. You see? Okay, but Jonathan. Oh no, even Jonathan, even at the time of Jonathan, it may be better in your own opinion. But you will not know. And now, the thing right now, is Nigeria better now? So what we have to do is we have to put a stop to it. The only way to put stop to it is like by encouraging youth to take over legally, to take over the table, the chair of affairs, decision making in the nation. You as a mother, you have to support us, you have to back us. Nigeria has so many churches in Nigeria. If prayer will solve Nigeria problem, all the churches in Nigeria, if the whole crusade one night, the problem will be solved. So a logical problem desire or needs a logical solution. And Omoyele Sowore is that logical solution that Nigeria needs. You understand? Every logical problem that has logic, systemic, needs a logical solution to it. So that's all we need. So this is, all the thing that I'm seeing here is a waste. People are in Nigeria right now, they've not even, a mother, a father, cannot even make $1, equivalent of $1 today to feed his 5 family. And here, look at the waste here. Look at, what is it to celebrate about? The killings in South Africa? That our president even traveled over there. The president of South Africa didn't come to Nigeria. He actually appointed somebody to visit Nigeria on his behalf. And Buhari carried himself over there. He said, Nigerian youth don't behave. Sir.
Despair doesn't solve any problem.
Sir, yeah.
Despair doesn't solve problem.
Am I with despair right now?
No, despair.
Despair, fear.
Yeah, to
fear.
sound this alarm of everything is too bad. It doesn't solve problem.
Okay, what will solve the problem? To keep quiet, to keep mute?
It's not to keep quiet. You're supposed to speak.
So, okay.
Wait,
sir, you're from the...
I listen to you.
Oh, yeah,
okay. I listen to you.
Yeah, so.
I am very happy that you are active. I'm very passionate too. But we have to always speak faith of possibilities, not of the worst situation. Nigeria will be better. We all know that.
Sir, when Jesus went into the... Sir, when Nigeria... I've been hearing that speech, that phrase, since my father gave back to me and I grew up and I understand they say Nigeria will be better,
So
sir,
you want to give up?
No, I'm not. If I'm giving up, I won't be speaking. I won't be here. What I'm saying is like, come, sir. The thing is, Nigeria will be better. Nigeria will be better. Did Jesus spoke against the authority or not?
Yes.
If Jesus could have been praying, Jesus could decide to go and pray when people were gambling in the synagogue. He could go somewhere and say, Heavenly Father, please let these people change the heart of these people and let them leave the synagogue. Let them stop gambling in the synagogue. But he did what? He chased them out. He acted. So until you act, okay, I'm listening. Nigerians, you listening? Yeah.
Youth,
we are conversing.
Youth have to act.
Yeah.
But we have to act with wisdom. And wisdom says despair is not the solution.
Yeah.
First of all, we have to agree that things can change. Things don't change overnight. They will change. Nigeria is a great nation. As bad as we think it is, Nigeria is still a marvelous nation. I love Nigeria and whatever. So despair is the last thing. Let's think of possibilities.
So what are the somebody came with a solution.
What solution?
Sir, what is the minimum wage? What is the minimum in Nigeria? What is the minimum wage? Just tell Nigerians.
That is not my issue.
No, I'm telling you.
You're being a little.
Sir.
A Nigerian solution did not start yesterday.
That's what we're saying.
Our solution is not going to end overnight. So if the approach you're taking is the absolute approach, and that is the problem. You can't take that approach.
What are the steps?
You have to be open to everybody. If you're not willing to be open to everybody,
what is the step right? What is the step
first
right
step
now?
is you have to first of all forget this despair. This so-called
despair to me is fear. What is the definition of despair?
Well, fear is part of it. You see, you can't speak of the negative. You have to speak of the possibility. And you said something very good. The youth have to wake up. But they're not going to wake up and start pursue people how? There's a legal way, there's a right and a wrong way to do
And
things.
that is why I was the one that, maybe you have seen a viral video of Obaseki when he came around. I was the person that shot that video. Did anybody touch him? No. We spoke to him like, Obaseki, I'm on live transmission. We said, Obaseki, Edo State has bad road, has terrible road. Go and fix the road. We spoke to him. He may not be seen. He can't do all, of course. But for him, that will register in his mind that when he went to New York, people spoke to him that the roads are terrible. You need to go and fix it. So we cannot be like, hiding under religion.
And that's it.
We have to speak. We can't be pretending. I'm not attacking religion. I'm not. Let's not be hiding our stupidity under religion. That America was not built in a day, of course.
You're insulting people.
I'm not. Let's not. I'm a Christian.
Yeah,
but
listen to me. Is insult.
No, that's not. We cannot say, okay, because the country we don't want to speak this. We don't want to speak to authority. We want to add. What do you mean by insult?
You do what you need to do, but you cannot.
I'm not insult. I'm saying.
People who pray, allow them to pray. It's okay.
I'm not saying nobody should pray. I have the right to speak on my opinion. That's my opinion.
But leave them alone.
That's my opinion. Like people hiding. You see, the bigotry of Nigeria is so many people hiding under the falsehood of religion, and that is why the two the two reasons why Nigeria is in the position, in the situation right now is religion and politics. You understand? Religion and, and politics. Religion and politics. You're not going to tell me to hide the truth under my tongue. You understand? You're not going to tell me not to speak. Yeah. Focusing on immaturity. Yes. Look at, people are dying on daily basis. On daily basis. On daily basis in Nigeria. You're telling me not to speak. I'm insulting people who are religious. It's not my business to judge anybody, but I'm only talking about people. You see what he said? If I'm in what? You see what he said? He said if I'm in Nigeria, I can't do this.
I said, no,
you understand?
I said you can go to Nigeria and help instead of being here shouting.
Okay,
you can go to Nigeria and help.
Okay, I'm gonna link you up right now to an undisclosed help forum. You understand? Why do you think I'm upset? Well, I'm tired of people. I'm upset because I'm telling you I'm upset because people like you that are in Nigeria cause on daily basis that please send me $50, send me $20. I've not fed my children. I've not fed my children on daily basis. People like you that are in Nigeria, because you have the opportunity to come here, you are not concerned about Nigerians that are living in Nigeria. You are not concerned about Nigerians that do not have the opportunity, that have the opportunity that you have. You cannot give what you don't have. Stop hiding under the pretense of religion. Stop hiding. Stop hiding under the pretense of religion and speak the truth. A lot of Nigerians do not have the opportunity that you have. You probably have coffee this morning. You've had bagel and egg and cheese this morning. A lot of people are in Nigeria right now. They've not even eaten today. They've not eaten today. And you are here telling me you are go to Nigeria and do this. I don't have to be in Nigeria to help people. I don't have to be on a level ground to find myself on a level ground. I have been extending my hands of help to Nigeria. Those who knows that, testify, you can testify. Yeah, Imumu never do now. I did under the pretense of our father or this religion bigots. Yeah, it's one of the idiots in the United States that has the opportunity to come here and be telling me rubbish. That I have people in Nigeria that have not eaten today. That I have Boko Haram. I don't know how many people Boko Haram are going to kill today. And you're telling me to be celebrating stupidity? I don't know how many people are going to be bombed in Nigeria today and you're telling me to be celebrating. Celebrating what? Celebrating 59 years of darkness? Look at that, you're telling me hiding under the pretense of religion. Can you imagine that? People living on daily basis under $1. Under $1. No, I'm not going to put my hand on nobody. I'm very courteous. I know the law. I respect people. I keep my hands to myself. Yeah. Yeah, that's Comrade Assis right there. Yeah, he's just falling here. Yeah, he's going to shake the ground today. Wow. Wale, brother, come here. I was on my heart. Wale. Oh, close to Pr0test now. Nah, these are my comrades here. No shaking, no. Nigeria suffer. See, they are celebrating 59 years of stupidity, 59 years of darkness. My father prayed. My father had died in 1997. He prayed for Nigeria before he died. So I should continue praying for Nigeria. When I could put logical application in place to make Nigeria work? When there are logical applications to make Nigeria work? Isn't it just to follow the principle?
Chinese are praying.
Chinese, they are praying, right?
Yeah.
The phones we are using. That's what I should have asked him, that the iPhone is usable. But
South Korea,
they are praying, right? I'm not against anybody's religion. I'm not against, like, you have the freedom to practice any religion. You have the freedom to practice a religion or not to practice any religion. He's using iPhone. He has earphone. He has a smartphone. Is it prayer that made that smartphone? Is it prayer that gave him that smartphone? No. Logical thinking gave birth to mobile phone. And people are hiding under political means, hiding under religious means to siphon Nigeria. Was he not the president of Khan, Orisha Jafo? That the Nigerian government uses private jet to fly out thousands of dollars. And you are here in the name of Oli. Lying to people in the name of God. Lying to people in the name of God. God will judge you all. God, the blood of every Nigerian that died in South Africa, that are dying on daily basis in Nigeria, will be on your neck. You're telling me to continue praying, prayer that my forefather said before he died, prayer that my father said and he died, so I should continue praying when I have been, taught a logical approach to solution, to provide solutions. When I have been taught logical solutions to logical problems. Can you imagine? I thought it's only happening in Nigeria. If prayer will solve Nigerian problem, Nigeria has the highest number of churches in the world. In the whole world, yes. Nigeria has the highest number of churches, highest number of mosques. Telling me, go and pray for Nigeria. What I should be doing is praying. Nigeria will change. Nigeria will change. Nigeria that did not change during the time of Andrew will check out. They are here lying in the name of God is good. In the name of Nigeria go better. Nigeria go better. I keep praying for Nigeria. Stupid and rubbish people. Yeah, sorry that I'm a bit cussing because I'm becoming aggressive right now, but I'll control. Yeah, I don't believe in that. If you can help, you say heaven help those who can help themselves. If you can help yourself, why do you need heaven to help you? If you can help yourself, why do you need heaven to help you? Heaven helps those who cannot help themselves. That's the correct statement that should be. It's because the Israelites could not help themselves. That's why God stepped into their situation. But in our situation in Nigeria, we can help ourselves. God has given you a Sowore. God has given you, okay, the Meji, you are on the train, okay. God has given you brain to let him rest. God has given you brain. Yeah, we celebrated 59 years of nothing. Of suffering.
I agree.
My people living under $1 on a daily basis. And they're telling me to celebrate. Celebrating what? Celebrate what? What are you celebrating? What are you happy about? Because you've been able to bring all your family abroad? You are happy. What about the Nigerians living in Nigeria? What about the Nigerians living in Borno? What about the Nigerians living in Ogun State, Ondo State? In those parts? What about those our elderlies, the retirees, the senior citizens in Nigeria? Do they have government welfare? Is there welfare? What about our retired military men? Is there hope for our veterans? What is the hope for our veterans? Our military veterans, what is their hope? They die in front of pension office on daily basis. And you are here celebrating in wastage of darkness. Yeah, he doesn't even know what the definition of despair is. He's telling me we cannot live in despair. I cannot continue to live in fear. I have to speak up for those voiceless Nigerians. And to those Nigerians that feel they are in America, or they are citizens in abroad, they are citizens in any part in the United Kingdom, go and check your international passport, your natural rights passport. Your place of birth carries Nigeria. You may be American citizen, but you were not born here. They will write it, Gadagba. Place of birth, Nigeria. You may be United Kingdom citizen, but your place of birth is Nigeria. And here I have people, some religious bigots, telling me I should continue to pray because they have their family. They've been able to lie at the embassy, forge documents, lie at the embassy to get visa And most of them that even say, okay, oh, this, that, under religion. When they get to the embassy, they went with fake documents. They lie and they got to America here and they forgot where they came from. They lied. They lied under religion, they pretend under religion, they pretend under political affiliation. They lied at the embassy to get to the United States. How many pastors from Nigeria came to the United States on plain documentation? They lied at the embassy and they didn't see that as sin. They saw that as a means of survival. My forefather prayed. My father prayed. I prayed. I'm not going to subject my unborn children, unborn generation. I didn't celebrate here. Yeah. Unborn generation to abject poverty. Look at this is I didn't even see that all this way. I see Winner Chapel International. Yes, the man that has one of the biggest private university in Nigeria, and his member cannot even attend that. How many members of this church have their children in that church, in that university? How many? Tell me. Yeah, they will say, touch not my anointed, speak not against the men of God. Enough of all those baseless scriptures. You understand? You have university, you have colleges, and your members, that mama with the sepepe, pay a tithe into that church. Pays a tithe into that church. Pays an offering into that church. And their children are attending Last Protect. Their children are attending LASU. But they cannot go to Covenant University or Redeemer University. And you are hiding under pretext you are saying because only the rich member and the thief in the political arena. You understand? The thieves, the politicians that will steal money, steal government's money, and bring it to church to pay tithe and offering. Yes, they will not speak the truth because they expect you to be lying on the sea, showing solidarity. The same person that said Fulani men are killing people. The same person that spoke about Fulani men are killing his people. They killed his pastor, one of his pastors in Nigeria there. And they're speaking against injustice. None of them is speaking against the injustice in Nigeria. They said Sowore has big mouth because he exposed all their heel deeds. Because Omoyele Sowore exposed all the houses they have here in the United States, that they have in Italy, that they have in England. Omoyele Sowore exposed them with facts, with documents and evidences, pictures, evidences to show that those houses. You understand? Celebrating what? You see? This is the difference of a sane society. You see? Putting Agbada, do not look at. Celebrating the killings of my people in Nigeria. Celebrating that Mama Morufa that doesn't know what is going to feed Morufa with today. Celebrating Inamde that has been at Alaba market, that has not made sales. He doesn't know how to feed his family today. Celebrating Abu at Alaba Suru, who has not made any sale today. Celebrating darkness. Celebrating killings of Nigerians on a daily basis. Right? That's what we're celebrating, right? Yes, Angela, I don't know what they are celebrating. Yeah, they've made it, they've crossed the border. They've crossed the border. They live in America now, they are okay. But forgetting that we have people, we have relatives, we have family, we have extended family in Nigeria who does not amount to $1 a day. $1 in a day to feed a family of 5. And they are forgetting I'm calling on them right now to check their international passport, their American passport. They should check it. The place of birth says Nigeria, not the United States. Yeah, we may be living in affluence in the United States. Yes. But what about Nigerians that doesn't have the opportunity that I have? What about children in Nigeria that doesn't have the opportunity that our children have in the United States? What about them? They're dying in hunger on a daily basis. Brother, see how I tell Raleigh. Nigerians, yeah. This is one of our strong supporters. Yeah. He's with us. Sowore now.
Sowore live.
Yeah. We have to keep speaking on the authority. We have to keep speaking. There is nothing. What are we celebrating? The bombing of churches, the bombing of mosques, the killings on a daily basis. You cannot love Nigeria more than me. I'm telling you. If you love Nigeria more than me, I won't be speaking up right now. Yeah, make it talk now. See. You see? Churches showing solidarity for 59 years of bad government, bad governance. 59 years of lack of basic infrastructures. In the 80s, we used to have pipe-borne water running our homes. But now, do we have same? Every home in Nigeria have boreholes. So what are you telling me about? How you doing? Boreholes. You have to give yourself electricity by running your better pass my neighbor generator. Children, so many children died from that carbon monoxide produced by those generators. And you are out here wasting money that could feed so many Nigerians, that could feed so many children that does not have access to good health care. You are here wasting money that could feed so many helpless old men, old women in Nigerians. Our senior citizens are lavishing. They are dying on a daily basis. They are laying in front of the... Oh my God. It's so sad. Laying on a daily basis in front of the... what's it called? The pension offices. Just to get paid. And they have to even bribe to get their pensions, their gratitude. They have to bribe the officials. What about our veterans? The military men that served Nigeria wholeheartedly, with their whole mind, the family of the bereaved, the family of the dead soldiers. What is happening to their families right now? And here they are laughing, celebrating 59 years of stupidity. Celebrating 59 years of lack of electricity. Happy that my brothers were slaughtered on the street of South Africa. They are happy that Boko Haram is making human sacrifices on a daily basis. They are happy that the Fulani herdsmen that were like, tagged now bandits. Yeah, now tag bandits. So I said, picture me work actually, you don't know anybody. No, your picture. Yeah, that's so. I'm telling you, we will not stop speaking up. We will not stop speaking up for what is right. I would rather speak up for what is right than remain silent against what is wrong. The authority has failed. Now it is called authority killing, authority stealing. Stealing in the name of politics, stealing in the name of God. If we have somebody like Elisha, in the Bible. If we have them today, they will speak to the authority. How many men of God are speaking to the authority, speaking to Buhari, telling him the truth right now? The only person that has spoke against the injustice in Nigeria is Prophet Buba. Prophet Isahel Buba. That's the only man of God that has spoke up against the injustice, against the extrajudicial killings in Nigeria. What is Nigeria celebrating? What is Nigeria celebrating? Daily basis massacre, police killings, SARS killings, military men killing. What are we celebrating? Democracy? Democracy whereby the government does not respect the rule of law? Democracy whereby there is no separation of powers? Is that what we are celebrating? Democracy whereby the DSS will not obey a court order except it suits their dictation. Old women are dying in Nigeria, old men are dying in Nigeria because there is no basic infrastructures. What are we celebrating? Killings on daily basis, right? Lack of electricity. Yeah, that's what we're celebrating. We're celebrating that our president was asked a simple, logical question. That what is your plan for the youth of Nigeria? He was talking about climate change. How climate change concerns the youth of Nigeria. How is climate change going to put food on the table of Nigerians? Youth, I'm calling upon you. If your father has failed you by not speaking up for you, if your parent has failed you by not speaking up for you, you got to stand up right now and join this moving train. You got to join this moving train. You got to speak up for yourself. You got to speak up, youth. You got to wake up. This government has failed us. They have failed us.
Hey, free show right now.
Yeah.
You have to speak up.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up?
Say hi to people.
How are you guys?
Yeah. So we are converging here. Yeah, we are speaking against the government not following the rule of law, not obeying the rule of law. The principle of law, the principle of the law says there is a logic application that you have to follow. You have to respect the rule of law. That must be, for democracy to strive, for you to enjoy democracy, there must be separation of powers. But in a system whereby the president is the GO of the three arms of government, you cannot enjoy a good democratic dispensation. So what are Nigerians celebrating? What are we celebrating? What are we celebrating? 59 years of killings? Yeah, free Sowore now. You see, you gotta free him unconditionally. You gotta free Sowore. And to those Nigerians in America who are still supporting the bad government, go and check your United States passport, American passport. It says Nigerian. It says Nigeria. Nigeria is a place of birth. You have to speak up. If our father failed us, we should not fail our children. We got to speak up. We cannot continue to hide under religious pretense, under political pretense, and not speak up. Yeah, you see, everybody's on ground. We are getting ready. We are ready. We are ready. So thanks, people. Thank you, everybody. Thanks all. Share this video. Share it. You can do your own one-man protest. You can, wherever you are in this world, stage your own one-man protest. If you cannot bring yourself together, you see, they are dressing different attires to show the beauty of Nigeria. Nigeria, of course, is a beautiful country. Nigeria, of course, is a great country. But what is the pride? What is the pride? What pride do you derive from being a Nigerian? What pride do you derive from being a Nigerian? Free Sowore now. You say, people with conscience are speaking up. People with conscience are speaking up. Yeah. I see people staging, some churches staging up for their Jabanas. If Prophet Elijah is around today, will he speak against the injustice in Nigeria? Of course. If all the prophets in the Bible spoke against injustice in Israel in those days, why are the so-called pastors of nowadays not speaking up? Speaking to authority is not a wrong thing to do. It's to checkmate them, to tell them what is right, what is expected of them from God, to humanity, to mankind. Not to hide under the pretense of the Bible. The Bible is a holy book, but when you lie in the name of it, you are cursed. What are they celebrating? What are they just showing solidarity for? That says Winners Chapel. Winners Chapel has one of the best universities in Nigeria, but the members cannot afford to send their children to that same university. They are celebrating bad education system in Nigeria. Celebrating what? I need to know. That's a question I need an answer to. That's a question that I need an answer to. Celebrating 18,000 naira monthly wages for hard-working Nigerians. Celebrating minimum wage of $18 that is not amount to $50. Is that what you're celebrating? Because you had the opportunity to escape to America. You don't want to speak up. You have forgotten where you came from. You don't want to speak up against the injustice in Nigeria. You do not want to speak up against the extrajudicial killings in Nigeria. You do not want to speak up against lack of electricity in Nigeria. You do not want to speak up against lack of health care system in Nigeria. You got to speak up. Nigeria has nothing to celebrate. Nigeria is 59. What do you have to celebrate? What are you celebrating? You are celebrating the daily killings in Nigeria? You are celebrating the poverty in Nigeria? What are you celebrating, Nigerians? You are celebrating the lack of basic infrastructure in Nigeria. What are you celebrating? I need an answer to that. Nigeria is 59 years as a nation, but we are still under colonial rule. What is Nigeria celebrating? What are you happy about? You are happy about children that have not eaten in Nigeria today? You are happy about our military veterans that have not been paid their gratuity? You are happy. You are happy about the extrajudicial killings, right? You are happy about the black hate on blacks killings in South Africa. I'm telling you, very soon, Benin Republic will begin to chase Nigerians out of Benin Republic. You will not be able to cross that Benin border. They are happy, celebrating, see. Celebrating 59 years of failure. Hello. Celebrating 59 years of darkness. Is electricity rocket science? Is electricity rocket science?
Not anymore.
Is electricity rocket science that we cannot have 24 hours electricity in Nigeria? You are celebrating, smiling, and we have families in Nigeria that have not even, they don't have the equivalent of $1 to feed on today. It's so sad. It's so sad. Celebrating Boko Haram and Fulani S-men killing in Nigeria. Yeah, that's what they're celebrating. Yeah, celebrating climate change. Celebrating lack of basic infrastructure. Celebrating everyday killings in Nigeria. That's what we are celebrating. Yeah. That is what we are celebrating. Share this video. Share this video and begin. You see, they even have churches here. You know, I'm not against any church. I'm not attacking no church. I'm not attacking any man of God. But I'm just saying the position of religious leader, the position of traditional rulers is to checkmate the activities of the government. All the traditional rulers are keeping silent, most especially the Obas in the southwest. They are keeping mute on the infringement of Omoyele Sowore's fundamental human right. They keep mute. It's a shame on my generation. If my generation cannot make this change, for posterity's sake, let's make this change. I'm calling upon you, my generation. My generation, I'm calling upon you. My generation, I'm calling upon you. Let's make this drastic change. There is nothing to celebrate in Nigeria. There is nothing to rejoice about. There is nothing to rejoice about. There is nothing to rejoice about. Either you are afraid. If you speak up, you will die. If you keep mute, you will die. It's better we speak up against the injustice in Nigeria. Census. United States Census. United States, you see that? United States Census 2020. Oh, in solidarity to the 59 years anniversary, right? In solidarity to this, right? What's this about? 20. Oh, the census is happening next year, right? Oh, that's great. Yeah. I don't even know how many people Nigerians are. We just keep saying 200 million people in Nigeria. When last the Nigerian government conducted census? When last? We just say people die on a daily basis. They are still counting those people as being alive. They are still counting the people that Boko Haram killed. They are still counting them as being alive. They are counting, Nigerian government is still counting the people that were killed by the so-called bandits. They are still counting them as being alive. Every time, 200 million people. See them. What are you celebrating? Tell me. What are you celebrating? What are you happy about? You are happy that children in Nigeria have no hospital to go to. That's what you're happy about, right? That is what you're celebrating, right? That your family in Nigeria has no hospital to go to when they fall sick. You are happy that the senior citizens in Nigeria are lavishing in abject poverty. We are calling on the World Bank not to give Nigeria government any loan, not to grant any application of loan. The money that was recovered from Abacha should take care of whatsoever they need. The money that was looted and relooted. That's enough. That is enough. We shall not stop speaking against the government of Nigeria to do the needful. We shall not stop speaking against authorities that are hiding under religious pretense. We shall not stop. We shall not stop. We shall not stop speaking against them. We shall not stop. Look at the same man that spoke about the killings of innocent Nigerians, showing solidarity for 59 years of stupidity. See there. What are you celebrating? What are you celebrating? 59 years of stupidity, 59 years of darkness. What are you celebrating? What are you celebrating? Tell me. You moving? Yo, it's trying to go. This guy is trying to go. Thank you very much. That's a dividend. That's a dividend of democracy. That's a dividend of democracy. Nigeria, any treasonable offense.
Whether they like it or not, Nigeria will progress.
Yeah. So you see, no, we know where we belong. We know where we belong.
Free Sowore now.
Yeah.
Free Sowore now.
See,
Free him. Free Sowore
now.
now. Free Sowore now. Free Sowore now.
You see?
No condition.
Yeah, with
No
that,
unconditional freedom.
Unconditionally.
Yes.
How you doing? You're welcome. Say hi to Nigerians.
Yeah, hi.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are here to protest against tyranny.
Yeah.
Against oppressive government.
Yeah, against darkness.
We are not here.
Yeah,
to
we don't know what they're celebrating.
No, they are celebrating failure.
No, we should be
We are
crying.
not here to do that.
We should be crying. Celebrating.
They're celebrating
what?
what?
Celebrating darkness. No electricity. No water.
Joe, most of and also we are also calling for Tijani Bande. He had to step down. He had to step down from the UN. He has no pedigree to lead the United Nations.
Yeah,
He cannot be there because he respects the rule of law. Tijani Bande of the United Nations General Assembly has to step down. We cannot have a country that does not respect the rule of law. We cannot have a country that does not respect the separation of powers. We cannot have a country that does not respect our citizens. What are we celebrating? Failure. You are celebrating 59 years of failure. Not just failure, super failure. Look at that. Celebrating what? Celebrating day-to-day killings in Nigeria. And you are here in America with your families. Happy. The blood of those innocent Nigerians that were killed in South Africa be upon you. The blood of those that were killed by Boko Haram be upon you. For smiling when you should be reminiscing and strategizing on how you can better the life of your citizen. And you are celebrating failure. Celebrating failure.